Can these Fiverr freelancers make a better YouTube video than AI? To find out, I paid 3 video editors at 3 different prices to make a more engaging YouTube short than an AI video generator. For years now, Fiverr has been a great option for YouTubers looking to grow their channel. You can find script writers, graphic designers, and animators to help you make better content, but is it still a viable and affordable option for editing your videos as well? AI is already replacing a lot of mundane video editing tasks, from creating automatic subtitles to generating synthetic voiceovers. But is it now possible to edit an entire video from scratch only using AI, or is it still worth paying for that extra human input? Well, let's find out. For this experiment, I want to create a new video for my History Shorts channel. So I've gone ahead and written out a simple description of what I want to see in that piece of content. And it's basically just a simple fact about how the Romans didn't like left-handed people. And as I've already mentioned, I've already found 3 different editors on Fiverr offering to make me a YouTube short at 3 different prices. I've got a cheap option, a mid-priced option, and an expensive option as well. So I've already gone ahead and sent them all the exact same brief and paid them the money. And now I'm going to get started on making the exact same video with AI. Tools like Veed's text-to-video generator will let you create content from scratch just by adding a text prompt. So I've gone ahead and pasted my description into that box, and in just a few seconds, it's generated the entire video for me inside the Veed video editor. It's written out a script, generated a voiceover, added some stock footage, music, and subtitles. So let's give it a watch.
Did you know that in ancient Rome, being left-handed was considered unlucky? Yep, lefties were seen as untrustworthy or even evil.
Now, as you can see, it has created an accurate video based on the information that I added, but any content generated by AI is bound to have a few problems. For a start, the script itself is very basic. The technology doesn't have the same knowledge of YouTube structure or tropes as a human does, so it's not really maximized for audience retention. And the overall feel of these AI videos can be a little bit flat. But the cool thing about the Veed generator is that I can now customize everything I see on screen and make something even better. So this is really just a first draft. I've just gone ahead and spent another 5 minutes adding some more stock footage, changing the subtitle animations, and I even swapped the music out to something more suitable. But before I show you that final product, let's see if those Fiverr freelancers could make better content straight away. Now, for these edits, I am going to be a little bit harsh because I am expecting something much better than the AI content. All of these freelancers emphasize that they can make viral YouTube shorts with their edits, so I want them to be optimized for views and maximum retention, and I will be rating the final products out of 10 based on the time it took to make them, the value for money, and the overall quality. So let's kick things off with the first video that I got back, which was actually the medium priced option. And this editor got back to me in less than 24 hours, which I thought was really good. And when I gave him the prompt, he did say that he was going to expand the script to include a bit more storyline, and I thought that was a really good sign too. And what I paid for was a 30-second YouTube short with engaging subtitles and emojis for £17. So let's take a look at what they came up with.
Did you know that in ancient Rome, being left-handed was a sign of bad luck? That's right. Left-handed were often viewed with suspicion and sometimes even labeled as evil.
Well, it's definitely not bad, but I have noticed a few problems. For a start, there's no music and no subtitles, which are pretty much essential for any YouTube short, and he did list those as part of the service. And this is actually really important because a lot of viewers on YouTube just don't watch videos with the sound on, so if there's no captions, they can't follow along. The voiceover was very good quality, but there was also a lot of pauses in the speech, which is not great for retention. But the most worrying thing is that script sounds AI generated to me. Just to check, I did ask ChatGPT to write me a video script based on this prompt, and the result it came back with is pretty close to this, so that's not a good look. But saying that, the images are really nice. I think they've used something like Midjourney, and the whole edit flows really well. There's some nice clean transitions, and yeah, the flow is much better than my AI generated one. I did send back some notes and they fixed the main ones really quickly, so my final product has music and subtitles. So for time, I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10 because they got back to me really quickly. For overall video quality, I'm going to give this one a 6, which is solid. And for value for money at £17, I think it deserves a 7. So the next video to come back to me was option number 1, which was my cheapest option. And this one only cost me £9 for a basic 20-second video with no effects or transitions. And here it is.
In ancient Rome, left-handed people were considered unlucky, untrustworthy, or even evil. Doing anything with your left hand was considered inappropriate or uncultured.
Well, The voiceover for this one is very robotic. It has subtitles, but the text is very basic. It doesn't stand out at all. But I will say that the pacing of this one is pretty good. I actually think it's a little bit better than the medium priced version. It doesn't have a lot of polish, but the script is actually okay. I did go back and ask for some better subtitles in the second revision, and they came back really quickly. So for time, they're going to get a 7 out of 10. For overall quality, I've got to give this a 4. But for value for money, at £9 and such a quick turnaround, I think they deserve a 7. So the final professional video is the most expensive one, which was also by far the slowest. This editor took 6 days to get back to me with a first draft, and this was by far the most thorough service. I paid for a 58-second video, including script writing, special effects, and subtitles. And the editor actually asked me for an example of an editing style that I liked, so I just found a popular shorts channel and gave him that. And this service cost me £42 for one video. So is it worth the longer wait for a human edit and the extra price? Let's see.
Our ancestors had all kinds of weird superstitions, but one that stands out as the most peculiar is that left-handed people were spawns of the devil.
Well, straight away I knew that was going to be good. It has a really good intro which shows some YouTube knowledge, and they've clearly taken my prompt and turned it into a much better script, adding extra context and some extra facts. Overall, the edit is really slick. It moves at a really good pace, the voiceover is good, the subtitles are great, the music choice is also really strong. It maybe does feel a little bit long for a YouTube short, but I did pay for a 1-minute video. So it definitely gets an 8, maybe 9 out of 10 for quality, but for time, I'm gonna have to give it a 4. 6 days is a pretty long wait for one YouTube short. So when thinking about value for money, I can only really give this a 5 because this video is costing me 70p per second. But now it is time to answer the big question. Did I manage to create a final AI video that was even better than these Fiverr freelancers? Like I already mentioned, I customized my AI generated short for about 5 minutes inside the Fiverr Editor. I swapped some footage, changed some music and the subtitle animation, and this is what I came up with.
Did you know that in ancient Rome, being left-handed was considered unlucky? Yep, lefties were seen as untrustworthy or even evil.
So, what do you think? I spent £42 on one professional video, and that was by far the strongest edit I got back. This AI video is nowhere near that in terms of quality. But I do think that my AI video is at least as good as the medium priced option. That edit is pretty much the exact same price as a monthly subscription to Fiverr, which lets you make an unlimited amount of videos with the AI tools. So if this video only took me 5 minutes to customize, imagine how many more videos I could make in the 6 days that the Pro edit took to come back. So whilst the overall quality is not going to be as good as a top human freelancer, AI definitely gives you value for money. AI definitely saves some time, but do these shorts actually get views? Well, I uploaded 60 AI shorts on a brand new channel and share all of my analytics in this video right here. You're going to want to check it out.